That's my honey right there, looking at the catch of the day. I'm the luckiest man in the world. Alright, I gotta clean the fish right there. That's all the silver bass, white perch that we caught. And that's all meat for our large pacu and our red tail catfish. Like I said, I try to stock the freezer so we could just feed them. This is nuisance fish at the lake we fish at, but it's good bait for our fish. Good food for our fish. Okay, so what I did before we left the lake, I drained it and I just left the rag on the top of it so they're not jumping around or whatever. And I don't feed the heads to my fish. So I got my bag right here. So actually I cut off the head. Come on, this way closer, my love. I cut the head off. I don't feed this to my fish right here. I throw the heads away. The head is good for the plants and the gardens. The tail, I always cut off because I know the red tail catfish will eat that tail. But I do cut the tail fins off like that, and that's the meat that I give them. Although I gotta start cutting bigger pieces because the pacu's eating a lot more than what it normally does now. So I could cut bigger pieces now for the pacu. See? Like this right here is perfect for the pacu, to throw into the pacu. That's all the innards and everything. So let's see how I'm gonna cut this one. This one right here, I'll cut this piece off right here, that piece off right there, that piece off right there. The pacu, eat that right there, that right there. And this is a big meaty part right here. So I just cut this one right here in half. And that's the cut bait, the fish to feed my fish. This one right here, I could probably cut in half. But I try to leave some kind of big because the pacu, I try to leave some kind of big because the pacu eats it so fast and then he goes and takes it from the catfish. So those I cut in half right there. Either way, that's why I cut my fish that I catch and I feed it to my fish. I put that really flat in a bag so they don't freeze together, and then you could break them off in little pieces and just feed them to your fish. Okay, it's about a quarter Ziploc of food. But you know, since I don't got no saran wrap, when I freeze it, I make it all flat. This way the pieces freeze separately. You gotta watch yourself because if you poke too hard, the fins will poke through the plastic. But you have to have it flat when you freeze it, because this way you could break off pieces to feed your fish. Alright, before I put the, I call it cut bait, before I put the food away, I'm going to go ahead and feed them a little bit since I didn't feed them today. And you see they love this stuff. He got his in his mouth right there. And I'm going to try to squeeze in some over here for the catfish. Just one piece will do because that's enough for him right there. And then one piece for the catfish. Catfish swallowed the whole piece already. And he's chewing on his right there. But catfish is still looking for more. But what I wanted to show you is that don't go to waste. This is a garbage fish. They say that, hey, you're supposed to throw it away. I don't throw it away. I bring it back and I feed these guys with it here. That catfish is actually going to get bigger than that pacu. Okay, that's good. And you believe that pacu swam all the way in the corner to make sure I wasn't going to drop any food in for the catfish, but little did he know that's why I give him a bigger piece now to occupy him on this side while I'm feeding the catfish. He's looking. I don't got the bag anymore. Well, but you know, I feed him the vegetables and everything still, but that's what he eats last now. I guess that he got bigger, he wants more substance. So the catfish already ate his. He don't know I already fed the catfish his. That's the little, see that little black part of the filter? The catfish dug his little hole right there. But what I noticed is now that I'm feeding him more live bait, the filter in the back I gotta clean off. Get out the way. That I gotta clean off because that's they're having more waste right now, so I am gonna have to do a partial on this. All right, either way, thanks for watching. We got to skedaddle because we got a birthday party to get to.